Hi, it's Danny Howard McDillon here, child actor, rainbows and sunshine since 1985. Just, gee willy. Bright eyes and big cheeks and sunshine since 1985. Wait a minute, from our sponsor. Drink your Ovaltine. Drink your Ovaltine. Oh my God, thank you. Okay. I've heard, I'm so blessed. Gosh, gee willy, have so many parents. And Aunt Frances works at the Tennessee Valley Authority, the TVA. She does. How are we doing, Frances? Heard I'm gonna be home soon. Oh, goodness. So, family. Golly. I heard that I am the sunshine of your life, but Danny Howard McDillon doesn't feel it at all. Actually, some of your castmates, Dad, you employ these people. You employ these people. Dad, you employ these people. Have made me. Pa, they've made me anxious. Scared me. Worse than taking my lunch money. Well, you know, I don't feel right. That's true. I don't feel good. Actually, Pa, Ma, Daddy, I feel terrible most of the time. But some of your paid actors and cast people have given me some very gee willy nightmares and terrifying ideas about my health. For instance, may I? Mom says go away. Oh, Ma, thanks. Gee, well, I don't want to tell tales out of school or rat anybody out, especially Mickey Mouse. But Ma and Pa, this is what they said about me. Dana, your sunshine, your golden moon glow. That apparently you love, but these people say you don't love me, Zippo. And they say I'm really sick. Well, okay. Well, okay, Pa. I, Danny McDillon, swear that I tell the truth. Pinky swear. Thanks. Pa, you see I spin my hand. Mr. Jim Gaffigan said I have a brain tumor. You want me to ask George Lucas and Bill Gates and Paul Allen about? Okay. Steve Jobs. Halle Berry says I'm in a menopause and cannot have a child. Who else says I cannot have a child? That other lady. I'm trying to think of her name. It'll come to me. They said I cannot have a child. Woo! Sarah Silverman says I will be dying alone with pancreatic cancer. Michael J. Fox, he works for you, Stephen, said I have Parkinson's disease. Yeah. Oh, and Harrison Ford And the cast of The Shrinking and also the book, The Notebook, says I have Alzheimer's. Who should I ask about that? George Lucas or Steven Spielberg or Bill Gates or Steve Jobs? Galen Smith, I don't know. Bonnie thinks I could possibly have thyroid cancer from all the toxic metals in my head. Right? Tim Burton says it's heavy radiation. Golly gee. John Foreman says I'm terminal and dying of the bone cancer. Superman, is he Harry or Henry? Says I have bowel and GI cancer. It's all up and I'm going to need a bad surgery. Dan Hall says I have Crohn's. Does he work for you or for you? Hers and juror number 2 says I have diabetes. I'm going to have gestational diabetes. Who should I ask about that? Taylor Swift or George Lucas? Okay. Matt, my friend, says I meet up with cancer all over and I'm terminal. The distance between the stars says I have bone cancer and leukemia. Shanae Libby. Jennifer Lawrence just says, you're dying. Mandy Moore says I'm going to die forever because people took advantage. Wait a minute. Can I ask you a question, Mom, Pa? Have I ever been to a Catholic church? Was I ever christened? I wasn't. I don't ever remember going to a Catholic church. Goodness. Yep, she says I'm going to die forever and I have ovarian and cervical cancer. And Taylor Swift says I have breast cancer, ovarian cancer, and cervical cancer, and bladder cancer. And Dolly Parton says I have breast cancer. That's interesting. Oh. Madonna says I have HIV, AIDS. Los Angeles Pride Parade says I have HIV. Selma Blair says I have MS and laughed at me at a wheelchair. What, Daddy? No, all these people laughed at me while they were saying these things. Andy McDowell says the only way home is to go drown myself. And Martin Scorsese says I'm going blind. Oh, wow. I'm really hoping, Mom and Pa, you tell me that people lie and don't tell the truth. They do lie? They lie, Pa? They lie for money? How much money? More than my allowance? Swear to God, who pays them? The devil? Oh. You know, I don't rightly feel good at all. Very middling. I do feel terrible. Makes me think all these things are true. I'm really glad I didn't think they were all true. All that knowledge could have really just done something seriously sour. Your little ray of sunshine. Oh, wow. Whew. Gosh. Goodness. Well, I'm going to let you respond to that. Because I am having nightmares and Daddy, I'm terrified. Serena Gomez. can't carry a baby. Whew.